Hi you guys, welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. For the month of Spooktober, I've been the happy creepy homemaker. And welcome to show and tell number 41, or as I'm going to call it, the summer carousel with Billie and Cheryl. Sorry, Pippin just realized I was coming in here to film, so he decided that he just has to be a part of everything and has already knocked my camera over twice. Yep. So, welcome to my craft room. Oh, we're not going down. Sorry. I got my room painted, obviously. If you're following me on Instagram, you've already seen some sneak peek pictures of what I'm going to show you at the end of the video for the progress of how my craft room is coming together. All week, Troy was in Germany. He got back around dinner on Thursday. So I got 4 cube units and 4 bookcases put together. But I'll give you a tour of all that. I didn't spend a whole lot of time crafting. I did spend most of my time sorting and cleaning and unpacking. You would think that, like, he had not seen me in a month. The truth is, he decided to sleep in the living room last night and all day today while I was cleaning. And now he's chewing on my hair. Y'all, the struggle with this thing is real. Yes, it is. He's been very needy all week. Actually, it's been about 2 weeks. He's been pretty needy. Anyway, so while Troy's in Germany, I did a whole bunch of stuff, getting things ready, getting things organized, getting things to where I can start putting things up in here. I did some my first round of normal housework cleaning upstairs. Our vacuum cleaner is broken. I had a central vac at the last house, so for 2.5 years, our big vacuum cleaner lived in the garage. So we took that down to a repair shop to get that repaired. I am so sorry about this, you guys. I know it's adorable, but it's also kind of distracting and a pain in the butt. Yes, you are your pains. Curzon's asleep upstairs in the laundry. But yeah, so today I've just been cleaning. I came down here to film this and get to work on the garden wall some more. It's been nonstop. This is our 4th week unpacking now. Most everything upstairs is done. I have the kitchen more or less organized. I have some things that I think are going to have to be moved. New homes will have to be found for them, but at least upstairs is functional right now. Downstairs, we are nowhere near functional. As you can see, I have bags of garbage hanging off of doors, bookcases with the backs busted out that I've got to repair. My stacks of yarn are starting to make their way in here. Hopefully he will not start bumping the camera stand now that he's down. So it's been a process so far. It's been a lot of work. I've been trying to film this for 3 days, and every time I have a chance to sit down, I'm normally looking a lot like this. Oh, pip and fluff everywhere. Greasy, oily, no makeup, sweaty. It's a good thing this isn't smell-o-vision, because I do smell pretty sweaty. Not BO, just sweaty. So I decided to just go ahead, roll with it. I want to share with you guys what I got out of the carousel, what I worked on, and my progress here, but there hasn't been a good time for it. And I'd like to spend Thursday actually sitting down, getting dressed for handing out trick-or-treating candy, and actually film my yarn bingo video. Because I did actually get a bingo. Anyway, so as far as projects go, I did another fold over pot holder. This is using some of the Premier Home. This is actually one I started last November. So November 2018. It's been sitting in a project bag. I finished one and then never came back to it. So this one was halfway done when I pulled it out from the stack in the next room. So I've been using that in the car as we drive around and run errands. And the other day, I was at a garage sale. They did the community yard sale the other day. And we stopped at this one house and she had a bunch of chunky weight yarns. And after I realized I'd sat there talking to her for 15 minutes, I was like, I probably had to go ahead and buy something. So for a buck each, I got some Lion Brand Woolies Thick and Quick. And I actually tried to make the cowl that was on the ball band. But just for reference, this is using 62 stitches. Now I don't have a super long neck, but I don't have a super fat neck either. But this is a good, if you're doing the big, chunky, fold over, bunchy shawl or cowl, this is going to bob as soon as I do this. That was real pretty, y'all. But this is a good height for something like that. And this is a good width to get it on and off your head. The pattern, now you see why I had the headband on. The pattern actually called for 40 stitches. And I completed it Saturday, sitting here watching the football game. Couldn't have been watching the football game. Because I quit watching our football game about halfway through the other night. I watched the first 5 minutes of the third quarter and was like, yeah, I'm going to get a migraine if I keep watching this game. I'm leaving. Now you know how our season's gone. So it must have been Friday. We must have sat down and watched something on Friday. Troy did take Friday off after getting home. Anyway, so I completed it. It was about to here. And I made a good 4 inches taller. In the picture, it kind of looks like she has it folded over under her chin. The problem is with 40 stitches, there was not enough width to be able to do that. And I sewed it together so it was biggest going around the neck, not from collarbone to chin. And let me tell y'all, just putting it on with that much fabric between you literally would have to have the proportions of Barbie to pull that off. So I did 62 and it turned out just fine. So I did get 2 completed objects. I have 2 more colorways of this to do. This was the big bundle. So I got this from her. I got one in a cobalt blue color. And then I got 2 regular size skeins. So these are 10 ounces in the big bundle. The regular ones are 6 ounces, I think. So it'll be a little bit bigger with that one. And that one is in a garnet color. But yeah, it was like, this is not working. This is just not going to work out. So that's how that went. For the last couple weeks, I keep meaning to show you guys this. But it's been living upstairs on one of the bookcases in the living room. And I keep forgetting to bring it down. Mostly because I didn't really have a place where it wasn't going to get knocked over. But Becky from Funny Farm Crochet, when she came to see me and pick up that storage stuff and I took her out for lunch for her birthday, she brought me a housewarming gift that is a big old yarny bouquet. And she had a bunch of knitting needles that she doesn't use, so she used those for the stems, and she stuck some DPNs down in here too. But yeah, so this is a bunch of different sock yarns. I recognize some of the Lolo Did It. I think this is from Direful Yarns. She said the ball bands are somewhere in the cup if they're not in the balls. So yeah, how cute. And the last thing before I get up and turn the camera off myself is Billie, the Crafty Floridian, and Cheryl Bolts, whose channel I am just going to forget. I will leave them both tagged down below. They did a summer carousel, and I got the carousel box last week. I'll actually hopefully send it out tomorrow morning, but I wanted to share with you guys what I got. So I got this really pretty bulky weight yarn. And I actually have a green yarn up there that I think would be really pretty with this. So this is Zen Garden Super Fine Bulky. It's a super fine merino nylon blend. Stunning splatter. Made in Italy, hand dyed in Canada. But yeah, I just really like that color. And the other things I got are actually some knit crate yarns. Got this one. I don't know what the colorway name on that is. And then I got this one, which is like raspberry jam or something like that. I actually have a hank of this. But I was thinking that would make a much pretty larger project versus just doing socks with it. So I went ahead and grabbed these out. The bag, everything smells really lovely. And I did get a handful of teas, which of course I forgot to bring down. There's a pomegranate something. There was a chai latte. And that's like one of those like instant coffee chai lattes, not like chai tea. Oh, I can't remember the other one. There was a buttermint. But yeah, so I'll tonight make a final decision. I've got a couple things pulled out that I'm thinking about putting back into the carousel box. So tonight I'll make my final decisions, get that addressed and taped up, and I will take that to the post office tomorrow before I head to the grocery store. Yeah, that pretty much. Super short videos. Not a whole lot to talk about. I am trying to take some time in the evening to sit down and at least get like 45 minutes to an hour of knitting and crochet in. I've not been fantastic at doing that, but I'm trying. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pop off of here. Show you guys my progress on the craft room. Or the situation, as I'm thinking of it. I did so much this last week, and it still feels like there's just so much left to do. And I'll get these set up and ready to go up on the wall next. So, I love you guys. Take care. I'll see you real soon. Bye. Hi, you guys. So, here is the living room. There's still a massive pile. There's something big under there, but there are project bags kind of in a pile here. All of this was stacked way high last week. I mean, higher than I'm showing you on camera with yarns. And the only yarns I have left are, these are 2 boxes of cake yarns. These 2 totes have cake yarns. That's some novelty. And these 2 bins. Everything else, like that's a specific project that needs to be put back in the container I had it in. Everything else has more or less made its way back to the craft room, or into the craft room. That's my scrap pet blanket project down there. Y'all have seen that a couple times. I am trying to, these came out of the garage, so I don't, those 2 totes, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I am trying to kind of like group and sort as I go. So it is taking, you know, a little bit longer filtering through stuff. I got these cleared off. These will be coming into the craft room. There's my kitty cat with the purple legs. So, welcome to my now lavender craft room. It's still reading kind of white. That's mostly because I've got, you know, fan light on. But you can see where I have started to get my yarn put up. I'm almost full here. And I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 totes full of yarn that needs to go up. These are cake yarns, and I'm going to be putting those on bookcases here for now. those will be some of the first things I end up using up. And in the process of all this, I actually got all of my Lion brand 1 pound yarns together. So there are actually 2 colorways up there. The 2 whites, the green, and the pink. There were 6 total balls. Because there used to be 2 greens and 2 pinks. We're actually going to be a Mandala Madness blanket at one point. And I have 2 extras of the pink that are a different colorway. I guess there's 3 of the pink, 3 colorways. That I had just had stashed for a long time. And then the rest of all that pink was actually purchased to be... No, it was, the green, pink, and white were going to be Sophie. The pink was going to be Mandala Madness. Anyway, yeah. And y'all saw what I did complete of the Mandala Madness sitting on the shelf. So this is all my basic from Premier. We've got, those are my ice yarns in that section there. This through here is all impeccable. Oh, my camera does not like that. That is Red Heart. Red Heart. Some shimmer and kind of roving style almost. And some Hobby Lobby in a group. Shawl in a ball. That's my Sheepish. Then we got Vanna's Choice. That is all from Mary Maxim. Worsted Weight Hanks. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, yeah, I had more Vanna after I finished these 2. So there's some Vanna there. This is actually a tent sail yarn from Spin Right. It's very similar to the Vannas, though. So I decided to go and stick it in here. And then I have this one, which is actually quite nice. Almost an entire cube of Heartland, which was one of those case yarn purchases that I split up. Those 2 are Premier and Universal yarns. And you can see I'm starting into the DKs over here. And let me... Sock yarn. Sock yarn. Sock yarn. Sock yarn. Sock yarn. Sock yarn. I have a feeling I will be doing a lot of fingering weight projects in 2020. But I have a lot of beautiful things to work with. These are actually multiples. Here's my 6 hanks of titmouse I have gathered up so far. This is some EFA. That's what I traded. My friend Sandra wanted one of the Etsy purchases I made. I think I saw Karen over at KB Fibers made a shawl out of it for Sandra, but she traded that for this. And I was like, okay. This is some Mrs. Crosby. This is like Spring Explosion. Yeah, enough said on that one. Anybody who's ever done any type of art or music is aware. You could see I already got Becky's bouquet up here. Cheryl's pineapple's actually back there too. But not only did I work in here and get the yarn put up, I do actually have all my fabric out. And on these bottom shelves, I will put scrapbooking stuff. I have started filling the bottom of this. I need to finish securing the top of it, though, to the wall. So I don't want to put too much on there yet. But yeah, painting alone was a bear. I did get that done. I'm calling that a massive win in and of itself. I kind of wish I were done with the yarn by now, but it has been busy in other ways, too, the last few days. So the flat packs from IKEA you see are actually a storage unit to go on this wall here. But this is what I still have left to get in there somehow. I know I primarily do a lot of knitting and crocheting, and that's really what y'all see me as being a crafter of, but most of this left out here is not knitting and crocheting. Oh, there's Pippin again. Oh, well, I'll see you guys real soon. Actually, I'll see y'all Halloween night specifically. Love you. Take care. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. Bye, guys.